8:55 this evening, San Antonio Fire Department responded to a apartment fire at 906 Weisach. This is a Saha building with upwards to potentially 100 people that were staying here at this time. Units arrived, found a working fire on the third floor, quickly requested a second alarm. We had multiple rescues. When I say multiple, probably up to 15 to 20, where we put ladders up and took people off the balconies of these buildings. This is a 4-story apartment complex, so we're making rescues on floors 2, 3, and 4. We took a 98-year-old lady down a ladder. So far, we have transported 2 that are in critical condition. The room of origin looks like room 315. The fire is under control right now, but we're very fortunate tonight that the weather is warm. If not, we would have all of these people that do not have a place to go in buses right now, so we're very fortunate. We're working with Saha and CPS to try to get the power restored. We're going room to room, checking the carbon monoxide so we can make sure that we can try to get people back in this building tonight. We're continuing to evaluate people. As you can imagine, you're taking elderly folks down a ladder or they're being startled. We do have concerns for some of them, so we're continually evaluating them at this time. We did call a third alarm for staffing capabilities. This is a large footprint, a lot of people to look after right now. As I mentioned, fire's under control. We're investigating it. We're going to be here for quite a while. No interest to firefighters, but again, you see ladders all over this building. So our firefighters came in here tonight, put those ladders up, went up and made a lot of rescues. So very proud of the work that they did. I'll take any questions that you may have.
The injuries you had, were those all smoke related, or were those?
These are smoke inhalations. Yes, sir.
Is that more what prompted the evacuation is smoke rather than active flames?
Well, you know, anytime you could get the smallest amount of fire in a building like this that is compartmentalized, you're going to get a lot of smoke. So all of the floors, second, third, and four were charged with smoke. Very heavy smoke conditions. So what that did was force those people out to the balconies so they could get fresh air. They could not go down the hallways to the exit. So again, one apartment, we've got pictures of the flames shooting out, but again, it charged the whole complex with smoke.
So is the fire damage contained to that one apartment unit?
I have not been up to see it personally, but I know that the fire damage is in 315. Again, smoke is going to cause a lot of damage. It doesn't appear that there are any sprinkler activations, not a lot of water damage, so we're very fortunate that we'll hopefully be able to get most of these people back in their apartments tonight.
You know the cause of that fire?
We don't know a cause right now. We're still trying to get our arms wrapped around all the people, but we do have investigators up on the third floor.
You treat a lot of people for bumps and bruises during the evacuation, minor cuts, that sort of thing?
I don't know of any cuts, but you can imagine in a hectic situation like that, people are going to have bumps and bruises. That's why we're, again, making sure that we're with them until we can get them back into a safe place for the rest of the evening.
Rescuing a 98-year-old woman, what is that like for firefighters, just logistically trying to get people who need, walkers, oxygen tanks, that sort of thing, down a ladder?
That's a great question. So a lot of times for us, it's very dangerous for us to take someone off a ladder because you have to calm them down. From my understanding of this 90-year-old lady, she was very calm coming down those stairs, because we have had instances where we've had to struggle with people and our firefighters have fallen. So we had none of that tonight. So again, we're very proud of the evacuation of the people here and extremely proud of the work that the men and women did here tonight.
Do you know how many people you all actually had to take to the hospital?
As I mentioned before, we transported 2, both in critical condition. No other transports at this time, but we are evaluating.
And their ages, do you know those?
I don't know the ages.
And you don't know how many people are going to be displaced this year?
We're trying to get everybody back in.
Everybody's evacuated at this time?
Yes, ma'am. The whole building is clear. We're trying to make sure everyone's accounted for, but there's nobody left in the building. As I mentioned before, we're going room to room with carbon monoxide detector units to make sure that the building is safe once we put them back in.
When you do conclude here, for those who might be displaced, what's their next step?
Our hope is that we're going to be able to put everybody back in this facility tonight or another Saha facility.
How many units were people, firefighters at the 3 alarm?
3 alarm, over 100 with the support people out here, quite a few. Yes, sir.
And people were on balconies, but nobody was hanging off the balcony.
You know what? No one was hanging off a balcony. Well, if you're leaning over a balcony and there's smoke blowing over the back of you, you are kind of hanging off of a balcony. Yeah, so again, very effective rescues, and I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks.
One more question, Chief. We heard complex had lots of false alarms. Is that true?
I don't have any idea about that, but with buildings like this, you do get false alarms. All right, thank you guys.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.